coming to you live with the live stream of what Anthem is like and what its new stuff is. I'm gave a review of to what my opinions were on the game before it was released on its beta. Its flaws in number of areas and what it could be done to improve. For instance, one of the things that can be improved is the loading screens. Well, loading screens had some slight change. They now feature an image of a location or a setting somewhere within the world of Anthem, and it offers a small, either detailed description of a landmark, some lore, or something as somewhat useful as what this is, which is the description of what strongholds are and what strongholds may obtain or hold. Now, I'm coming back to Anthem, or I'm coming to Anthem to review and explain what problems are and what has been resolved, what is better, and so on such. I was on earlier as a live stream when my connection started falling out, and I had to remove that video due to the fact that I had said a few things that at the time were acceptable in my opinion. Uh, when the stream had ended, there had been a few noticeable and harsh realities within the game. Well, starting off the game, immediately you get that same login of messages, patch notes, the world itself, notes, things like that. This is not new. I had partaken in one quest actually, pertaining to the Cataclysm update. Now, one of the things that's been changed, aside from loading screen images, is that the game feels a little smoother. I'm not sure if that was an update or if that was something that's just done from prior updates. Cortex is still there, things like that, that's still there, nothing has changed. As for the setting, the market still feels rather somewhat empty. I would say maybe aisle 8 empty in the supermarket. This is what's going on with the new update. You have a seasonal store from, I believe his name was Herschel or something like that. Herschel, there you go. What's going on is that there's these war chests. Now, war chests, I'm not sure why melee is being focused for the war chest. However, this is the reality. You get major crystals, which you can get from completing world events from those main Cataclysm events. Minor crystals you get from small lootable like crystals that are just stay around it. You get some wraps, paint jobs. I'm sorry, go slower. You have a skin mark type thing. You have an armor pack. Tempted to, but I don't have 8 major crystals. Again, 8 major crystals. 3 major crystals. This is 4 major crystals with 300 miners. This is 1 major crystal with 200 minor. I mean, other than some new cosmetic items, you get an emote pounding your chest, and you get one for Drummer Boy. That's what it is. Going on to what I had said before, where partaking in the mission, yeah, the mission feels it does feel new and more creative in its own sense. One of the things, for instance, I've come to my discoveries within the free play is that there are enemies out in the world that, believe it or not, that the factions such as Scars, or what are they called? Scars. They fight with the outlaws. That they were fighting. There are moments where outlaws will fight with outlaws, or not outlaws. Dominion. Dominion will fight with Dominion. Outlaws will fight with Scars. I have not seen Dominion fight with Scars or Outlaws. I have yet to find any of that. Now, it feels like the loading times have taken maybe a tad bit longer, to be honest, to load. But other than that, there are little or few issues with the loading, to be honest. It loads. This is what the loading speed is. You feel it as if it's an actual MMO game, or any MMO type of game with a loading bar. So it's a step in the right direction. I'm sorry, I have allergies acting up. ah, you get, of course, a useful hint or tip, which is, something you don't really care about when you're playing the game or when you're playing a game, such as this that you've been playing. If you've been playing for a while, or if you're new to the game, this may be helpful to you. So it reminds you when you can unlock a javelin, since there's only four of them to unlock. I would have preferred more of a specialization with the unlocking of that. Though I suppose an all-around type of unit is necessary in BioWare's eyes. This is honestly, this is not too bad. Loading animations seem to be faster.
Here we go,
So
freelancer.
it's different.
I'll update you when I find a situation that needs your talents.
Keep me updated.
I have one player in the world right now. Let's see, when a cataclysmic event or one of those events in the world pop up with the storm, it'll pop up on the map. It'll have purple. It'll have an icon like this. It'll be like a tower, it's like a tiny, like a very very thin tower in the middle of the map. Like right here. There we go. Here we go. It's right over here. This is what it is. It's called. It's an anomaly. I'm sorry. It's an anomaly within certain regions or certain areas of the map. They do appear. So it's useful to be able to find this. Now, as to what I'm playing, I'm just playing a very generic character, javelin, whatever it is. Flying, I don't know, it feels smoother lately. Won't want to lie, it does have some stiff ridges, which is, you don't want to be like a plane where you press left and you fly like that into the rocks or whatever. For that, I'll stick to Ace Combat, leaving them with their own take on flying, which I appreciate. Run. What is this? So yeah, this is part of it. This is one of the things that pop up.
Our Dominion woes seem to be caused by those crystal formations. They're alive, but frozen.
So these are the new Dominion troops. They're called they're called elites or
like
something Cataclysm Battalion in some regards.
Whoa! More crystal. Get ready for more trouble. The soldiers around you are waking up.
I'm not running exactly.
They've torn open a gate.
What
Watch
thing you
out!
can do is destroy this crystal.
Hey! The Dominion are after the crystals too.
My damage output is alright. Not gonna lie. It's nothing about the focus on my damage. Stop. Yeah, I'm gonna die. That's just fine. Health, which is good. No. Horrible shot. Take a while to break. Not bad. That's broken. Let's break that one over there. Yep, let's destroy the crystals. Just spam A, get out of that. And another friendly. Oh, that's not friendly. That's neither a friendly. apologize. It's been a while since I played through it. I didn't even touch this game, to be honest. After what happened before, I didn't want to touch it. Just melee. I do apologize for being quiet. It's rather annoying to fight these guys. Shields. Oh, that shield up. Oh, that one. All right, what is that? The drops I feel like have some slight change, though there's a lot more purples as before. There you go. One. Argent, there we go.
I'm not picking up any more Dominion. Nice work. Grab a sample of that stuff.
So, for instance, one of the things is the fights still feel a little dragged out, but it's not bad. The Ranger gear is done. Alright, you get the 18 minor crystals, look at that, just from this event. I got 2 masterwork embers, 2 epic embers, 2 uncommon embers. So, one of the things I've done is I've currently finished challenges for the Ranger. I think. I finished the Ranger challenges, okay. So, nope, wrong thing. Wrong thing. We'll end the free play. That result screen is still there, but to get to it, you have to go through a loading screen to get to it, which puts it doesn't feel as forced, to be honest. It feels rather compacted, so they give you all the results at once now. I guess that's good. I guess that's an improvement. But it has to load everything. It's recording it all, I guess, for an online ranking. I believe. I could be wrong. I'm not too sure. I've always skipped them. Same thing as before. I've always skipped it. I'll skip it right now. I honestly don't care. Here are the results. Here's a grenade augment and an ambo. For a blue, I'm surprised that even popped up. Arms Merchant is the trophy for Ranger gear completion. Okay, that's fine. It's 11-11. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool, I guess. I'm not I'm not gonna defend anything. When I had been playing prior, uh, one of the things that popped up, or one of the things that had happened, was that I lost connection to the server. No surprise. It's a horrible design game. BioWare, it may have taken you a year and a half to build it, but realistically, if after all these updates, if it's still happening where I'm being disconnected from your own servers, that's a you problem. It's a problem from you guys on your end. The game did crash as well, so BioWare again, the hell. After all these updates, I mean, this event seems interesting. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't put money out there for anyone to want any form of whatever. Like, if somebody doesn't want to buy the game, I don't blame them. I did give a bad review. Oh, I should check the railgun. But honestly, this needs to stop, BioWare. You know, another thing that I'm aware of as a gamer, not as a journalist. I'm not a journalist. I should say I might be. I mean, EA is paying. No, they're not. They're not paying me crap. And if they were paying me crap, I'd be charging a whole arm a nickel a dime. Give me 10% of the company, and I'll definitely review in live for you guys. But this is horrible. I just went from a loading screen to the game to go to a loading screen. I don't think I've ever played a game where it's like this. It's like this. You get up from your bed, loading screen. You're dressed and everything. Go to your door to leave the building or your home or whatever, loading screen. It's not necessary. The Division 2 has made a game that the loading screen is only there for when you start it up. Not true. It's for when you start it up and when you're either joining an online lobby or some other player, or when you're leaving that said lobby with that person or their group. That's the time the loading screens are on. When you play conflicts or sieges or whatever modes they call it now, the game loads into it once all the players are found, and then once the game is over, you get that victory for your team with your character standing there, and then loading screen to put you back in your session. Understandable. They've isolated a whole single player narrative with online focus to its own online focus to return to that game. Same thing with the raid or whatever missions. I haven't played a raid yet because I don't have the season pass. The thing though is, why is it that Ubisoft, who's learned from their first game, can do this? Granted, this is your first time doing an online multiplayer game. Not really. You've had live service games before. Shall we talk about Mass Effect 3? The multiplayer was its own function. Yes, Mass Effect Andromeda. I bought it because it was only $2. That's like, okay, whatever. Just for the hell of it. I'll play it, give my own personal review over
That
it.
Shaper Storm has evolved. I must admit, I'm more than curious. Shall we check it out?
Where was that thing again? Somewhere. Shadow Mark, I think is what it was. Look, there's people here. Oh, hey, look. Here's the set event. I don't feel like Iron Man. I really don't. I'll say that. If you want to know who I feel like shoot, what's his name? Ironmonger? No. Is it Ironmonger? I know he's a comic book character because I've read the comic books. I forgot his name because due to personal health, I have problems with memories. One of them. Now, one of the things that if you remember seeing Iron Man 1, the first Iron Man movie, the watered down dickwad, really, it would be the correct title. It's that guy that ends up pretty much taking control of Tony's technology. Why did I do that? This is what the event looks like, with the world event in the game, or the actual cataclysm is this. I could sit here for 9 minutes. I don't want to bore you though, so I am going to probably harass a few NPC characters if there's any over here. So this man doesn't kill them all.
I've intercepted a Dominion distress call.
It wasn't supposed to do this. We can no longer reach the device to shut it down. Help us.
Sending you the location. Be careful. It's either a trap or a disaster in the making.
So, mini distress call. I'm confused. No, wait, hold on. Let's do this. This, I believe it might be referring to this device, which opens up soon. But if in any case, alright, there we go. Some more enemies. Suppose this is a good gun. Oh, no, not really. Well, it's a reskin of an old enemy. Wait. There we go. There it is.
Shaper crystals. That's what's caused the Dominion trouble. They're alive, but, frozen.
Alive but frozen is not the word I would use, though.
The crystals are stirring up the wildlife. Fruits headed your way. Whoa, more crystal. Heads up, the immobilized troops are thawing.
Oh, my bad. Wrong thing. I suck at Colossus. Alright, leave me alone. Why are those things repetitively so accurate? Hide behind this. You guys can find it funny, though. Truth be told, this is my weakest character so far. Well, no, performance. That does an auto aim right now. There's
the crystals too.
guys. This is a lot harder to play than I thought when it first came out. I'm gonna have to focus on turning this into the triangle to the weapon switch because it's kind of weird. Need that. If I died, it's fine. It's fine. It's my weakest character. The worst character, to be honest. Pitiful, isn't it, guys? I know. Probably not have switched to this character, I get that. There we go. Oh my god, I'm sorry,
Not
guys.
picking up any more Dominion. Nice work. Grab a sample of that stuff, would you?
What the it should be somewhere over here. Up here. Is this where I came from, guys? Yes. No, it's not. I think so. So as I said, minor crystals you can get them from around here. They tend to be mini crystals, polar crystals, to be honest. AI still continue to just stay in place at times. I missed that, sadly. I'm sorry. Over here. If we can get there. Should be able to. It would probably be better if I would use a different character, to be honest. This javelin is my weakest, and unfortunately, actually, you know what? Do I have it? No, I'm not able to. Unlike the other javelins, you hold X on this guy and you can load up a bit. It's kind of stupid. There's nothing really special about the Cataclysm event. I mean, it may seem like it is, but it's really not. Here's this. There we go. Yeah, he's close to the wildlife. Not sure how a wild animal can blow up like that, but hey, it is what it is. This is about what it is. No, I thought I could. I'm not able to. So, I'm doing this for a little longer. honesty, it isn't anything that special. So we have 19 minutes. I'm gonna go up here.
Detecting crystals nearby.
Oh no. Oh no.
Freelancer, we might not be the only ones gathering crystals. Be on guard.
What does that mean? Taking a little before. I have one more place to currently look for, as it's like a marker type thing. Find them, collect them, just like locations that you can gather. I just want to see it. If I can find it. If I'm able to find it. Remember I was checking the last time, wasn't able to really find it because there were Titans. Titans are their own version of what I guess what Colossus is. Colossal like monster. There's a great deal of map detail, but the problem with that is that you're limited to only a small confine of the map. Instead of exploring outward and branching out to explore furthermore of the map, they don't let you do that. It doesn't feel right, to be honest. Oh yeah. We're not looking for enemies today. No sir, we're not. For a good deal of explorable items. Nope. Birds are immune. Camp, look at this, what's this? Parts. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know where he went. Oh, what's this? Nope, not what I'm looking for. Well guys, this is about it, really. I do apologize if it's boring. Was hoping to find something useful. None I could find. But thanks for sticking around with me, guys. Here. Have a good night, guys.